Okay, so this is an episode of the Drizzle News, and we're gonna have two major subjects in this video, things that are incredibly harsh subjects right now in this country, but holy shit, they need to be talked about because this is absolutely ridiculous that these two things are happening right now. Um, First and foremost, we're going to be talking about gun violence. Okay, so in Chicago, basically, that's technically like the murder capital of, oh, let's say the whole United States right now. Um, and my theory is why, when it's technically a wonderful destination, it is a city that has a lot of history. I mean, our former president is from there. He did a lot of good when he was in office there. Um, and but yet you have random violence just happening all over the city, and they apparently don't want to do anything about it. And the one person who tried to do something about it was just killed um, last night by three bullets in the head when he was trying to basically fix the problem, and people weren't really backing him up. And the mayor of Chicago is a piece of crap, and apparently he just doesn't want to do anything to help anybody. He just wants to keep tearing down older neighborhoods and building brand new huge buildings, which means that again there is issues with corruption in government and politics. So my theory is, why are these people allowed to stay in power? Why can't they force this person out of the city who is not helping anybody and who is not willing to work with the community activists who are trying to do good? Why is this person still in power of a city that he knows, damn well knows, that it's the murder capital of the United States? It's pretty bad that it's 17.5% of every single day somebody is killed in Chicago. But yet you do nothing except sit on your ass. So here's my theory. Why is the federal government not coming there and cleaning up the city? A city that has so much history. A city that I love. That I grew up going to when I was a kid. That I spent half my childhood in. You have so much history. I mean, between the museums, between the boardwalk, between, I mean, Navy Pier, between the zoos, between all the sports events. I mean, the Festival of Chicago. I mean, think about all the things that happen in the city. The good things that people are doing for other people. You're not helping those people to make the city better. Why? Why do you need to just sit in your office on a phone and then keep signing contracts to tear down buildings? What do you expect? Yeah, that's really going to clean up the city. Why is this ignorant, horrible person still in charge of the city? Get him out of there. He's done nothing for the city except make the rich richer. Okay, that's not going to benefit the people of the town itself. I mean, come on now. So, second part of this is, again, we've had another school shooting. Okay, I understand the rights to bear arms and to possess a gun for safety, and I understand all of that. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is, why are semi-automatic weapons legal? Why is it okay for somebody to go into a gun store and say, "Oh yeah, I want some type of a semi-automatic weapon or a machine gun"? What are you using it for? You're not going to go out in the forest and blast deer away with it. Come on, that is retarded. So no. I think what needs to be happening in this situation is, not only should they have background checks, but you should be taught, fully taught, that if you possess a weapon like that, that you have to prove that you are not going to use it on other people. And I don't care if it's like mandatory testing every single month with people to keep up with the people who have licenses to carry weapons like that. I don't even think civilians should even have weapons like that. Okay? Now, if you're a police officer, okay, understandable. If you're in the military, understandable. But not a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid. They don't need a gun, okay? Mace, yes. Pocket knife, okay, understandable. But not semi-automatic weapons. Not even a handgun, in my opinion. If you don't understand the responsibilities of carrying a weapon and what it's used for, not just blowing people away just because you're pissed off because you got kicked out of a school and you apparently just don't like anybody there. Okay? No, that is disrespectful to the system of protecting yourself. Okay? Now, some people say, well, we should blame it on mental illness and the programs who are involved with helping people. No. Okay? The reason why this is happening right now in this country is because these weapons are legal. Why? Why do weapons like this need to be out on the street? No, it shouldn't happen. Again, I understand mace, I understand carrying a pocket knife or something like that for safety in bad neighborhoods or bad cities where there's a lot of murders and shootings. Okay, I get that. Understandable. But not semi-automatic weapons, not machine guns, not shotguns, not rifles, not sniper rifles. Why are these things available to these people? I'm sorry, but this needs to be talked about. This is complete and utter horrible decision making in government right now. Okay, I understand that people need to protect themselves, but they also need to be educated as well. They don't just need to be handed a license with a semi-automatic weapon and say, okay, go out in the street and do what you feel like doing to people. Okay? No. So, second subject in this video, something else that's really irritating and completely disrespectful to the American people, how they are treating us with federal programs that are supposed to be helping us. Why is this an issue? Let's think about it. By cutting programs, not only are you spitting in the American people's faces, but it's making the rich richer. Okay? It's not like they need any more money anyways. Half of them are making millions, possibly more than that, every single day by just answering a telephone call and sitting in an office doing nothing and telling us how to live. I don't know about you, but I am extremely irritated with this now. So they want to send food stamp benefit families a box of food every month. And they're saying, oh, well, this is going to boost the economy. This is going to make the food stamp program into basically what we want it to be. Okay, so what you want it to be is every family in the whole United States basically starves, and you tell them what to eat? Oh yeah, gee, that makes total sense. I wonder who made that decision. Oh yeah, the biggest, stupidest dumbass ever in charge of the health program. So here's my theory, okay? What if those families can't eat the food that you're sending them? What if they have food allergies? What if they have diabetes? What if they have some other health condition that prevents them from eating products with dairy in it? You don't know. They want to send like milk and meat and stuff like that and produce. That's fine. But you also have to understand that some of those people have diseases that prevent them from being able to eat some of these foods. So you better be having a checklist where people say, okay, yes, no, and send it in, and then they send the food. That makes more sense, okay? A checklist of food that everybody can eat. Not just sending food to somebody and saying, eat it, we don't care about you. That is disrespectful to the American people, okay? The original purpose for the food stamp program and other programs were to help people. Okay? I understand if you want to punish the families and the people who are using it for other things, like that makes total sense, but not punishing the people who are actually using it to live and eat right. That is completely disrespectful. So, my concern is I have several health problems. I have diabetes. I have acid reflux. I have learning disabilities. I'm legally blind. I have things related to health that could prevent me, if I were to get this food, if I ate it, I could get sick. So, what's the purpose in having a food stamp program and then just completely dismantling it and then telling people, oh, well, you're only allowed to buy this and eat this and that, and no. No, that is completely disrespectful. It is human rights, okay? Now, I understand about junk food and things like that. That's perfectly fine. But if you were telling me that I can't buy organic food or food that actually is going to help me live and not get sick on, no. Absolutely not. Not even remotely cool. Now, if they're going to start doing this, who's to say that they're not going to start cutting other funding? So, services that help communities, like, this could, I mean, we have to understand that this could lead to cutting of funding for, like, services like Goodwill, Salvation Army, I mean, numerous services throughout the city that help families who are in need. I mean, you want to help the country not to be poor? Then don't cut food stamps or any other program. Programs that people need to survive daily lives. That's just been on my mind for the past 12 hours. Why are we allowing these dumbasses to do this? You can disagree or agree with me, that's fine. I understand that we're on different sides on some things, but all I'm saying is we need to start fighting for our rights in this country. And we need to understand that this world is not a safe place right now. I mean, with the past year, I mean, people, for some reason, have gone to, like, out of their way to be completely crazy bastards. And I don't understand it. Like, why can't we all just get along and help each other? What is the deal here? Anyways, I'm out.